My body isn't the problem, the system is.
Now, the problem with you changing the system is marami yung tatamaan. Mas marami yung magbabago, mag-a-adapt, kesa ikaw mismo yung gumawa ng pagbabago or pag-improve sa katawan mo. Well, this is Pinoy Extreme and pag-uusapan natin ang body shaming. Let's do this.
This is Pinoy Extreme.
Airlines are making it difficult for plus-size people to travel by designing seats that are too small for even the average human.
Are you sure you are average? You consider yourself as an average. Diba? Well, as far as I have experience, yung ganitong body build is, well, not ultra comfy, but you know, you could sit there for what? 8 hours of flight. But if you're going to consider yourself as the new normal, then we would have a problem with that.
My worst experience on a flight was this one time when I was flying standby and I got stuck in the bulkhead row where the armrest couldn't be moved. The flight was full, so I had no choice but to stay in the seat. I endured excruciating pain for hours, wedged between the armrests, which left bruises on my body. I was on the verge of tears by the end and in so much pain that I almost vowed to never fly again. The physical pain lasted for days, but the emotional toll of being treated like I didn't belong was even harder to recover from.
It's not that you didn't belong, okay? Yung commercial flights are designed for normal-sized people. Okay? Now, if you want to have that extra seat, of course, you need to pay. Diba? Kasi hindi nila pwedeng i-accommodate yung mga plus size na mga tao without incurring extra cost. And who would shoulder that cost? Diba?
Airlines aren't doing anything at all to make it easier for plus-size people to travel. When you're forced to buy 2 seats or squeeze into a space that wasn't designed for your body, it's not just inconvenient, it's dehumanizing.
How is it dehumanizing? Diba? Again, those seats were designed for normal-sized people. Okay? Now, shouldn't you be the one adjusting doon sa design ng eroplano instead of you being entitled to have free 2 seats just so you could be comfortable? I mean, judging on your body size, you are overly comfortable. Di ba? Ang mahirap kasi doon, people now are demanding for comfort nang hindi sila nagbabayad ng kapalit. And that's not going to happen. Kasi everything has a price to pay. And if you're not willing to, then who's going to pay the price for you? Diba? Are you going to demand other people to adjust for you? Just because you can't? Just because you are entitled to? Grabe naman yan.
Simple things like having seatbelt extenders readily available or offering larger seating options could make a world of difference.
And those would cost extra. Again, other people who try their best to be fit, to be at least healthy, to be at least, you know, not obese, would pay the price for you? I don't think so. That's unfair. Diba? Saan na yung pinaglalaban ng mga pawok ngayon na my body, my choice? Well, there's your choice. It's showing, it's overwhelming choice.
This isn't a luxury, it's a basic human right to travel with dignity.
No! It's not a basic human right to travel with dignity. Diba? Ang human rights lang na meron ka ay yung mga bagay na hindi mo uutusan yung ibang tao para magbigay sa'yo nang walang kapalit. Diba? But again, ginawa nyo ng rights, human rights, yung mga bagay na kung saan kailangan magbigay ng libre yung ibang tao para sa inyo. That's going to be unfair.
When people comment, just lose weight, My response is that comment completely misses the point. Comments like this can be very frustrating, but I try to focus on educating others and reminding them that everybody deserves dignity and respect.
That completely misses the point daw. Well, what's the point? Diba? What are you pointing? That you could be irresponsible for what you eat, what you consume, and other people should pay for it? Other people should be inconvenienced for it? Diba? That's going to be sobrang entitled naman sa mga bagay-bagay na hindi mo na kayang maging sensitive para sa ibang tao. It's all about me. I should be comfortable. I should be happy eating with whatever I want. I should be happy being fat. Well, guess what? The world is not designed for fat people.
Regardless of their size. I face discrimination from airline staff when traveling more times than I haven't. It ranges from being stared at or mocked to outright dismissive and harmful behavior. One of the worst examples was when I requested wheelchair assistance because I have an invisible illness that affects my oxygen levels and makes walking certain distances incredibly challenging.
Invisible illness! Oh my God! So even science cannot help you right now. Are you sure that that's even an illness or lack of discipline or exercise? That's very common in fat people. Shortness of breath because they cannot exercise because yung puso nila balot na ng taba. And now, you are requesting or demanding for people to take care of you until such what? Dahil sa katabaan? That's going to be unfair.
Despite this, I was forced to walk up a jet bridge because the staff looked at me, decided I was too big for them to push, and assumed I could walk.
Well, that's the minimum. Diba? I mean, at least man lang magawa mong tulungan yung sarili mo because those would also be of benefit to you. Mag-i-improve yung health mo once na ultimo yung paglakad mo mag-improve. They are doing you the favor instead of you doing them the favor.
Experiences like this are dehumanizing and serve as a harsh reminder of the systemic biases that fat people and those with invisible disabilities face.
What the hell is invisible disabilities? I mean, even PCOS, sabihin na natin, yung mga taong may PCOS, nahirap daw pumayat, have a different way of trimming down their weights. Mas mahirap, yes, of course. But what can we do? That's the reality of things. Kesa maging victim kayo and be entitled for other people to take care of you, for other people to give what they have for you, why not adjust with your current situation and make the most out of it? Diba?
How does all this make me feel, you ask? Well, truth be told, it's devastating. Being forced into spaces that were not designed for you makes you feel invisible, like you don't matter. The physical pain is one thing, but the emotional toll, the shame, the humiliation, the constant message that your body isn't welcome.
Well, being welcome is different from, being entitled for other people to take care of you. You're welcome to ride a plane, but it doesn't absolve you from the conditions that you're going to face pag sumakay ka ng eroplano designed for normal size humans. Diba? Why are you suddenly turning into a victim right now? It's like you can't do anything about your size, about your body, about your BMI. You can. It's just that you don't want because it's hard. Mas gugustuhin mong lumaklak ng soft drinks, mas gugustuhin mong kumain ng hindi healthy kesa mag-exercise, kesa kontrolin yung sarili mo. And that's the sad part of it. Nag-give in ka na lang sa pagiging victim mo hanggang sa maawa yung ibang tao sa'yo para makuha mo yung pag-aalaga na gusto mo sa mga tao. This is Pinoy Extreme. Have a good day.